Hey, Scruffy. Wow. It's leaking here, huh? Yeah. You want to stay away from the water, huh? No, it's really coming down. It just started raining. It's not raining a half hour ago. Okay, well, I gotta get wet. I gotta cross this leaking barrier here. I got the food, so let's come out. I'll move the chair a little bit because it's getting some water, I think. There. Okay, let's try this. No? So I got extra special food for you tonight. I thawed out the turkey scraps. When I made the turkey stock. Yeah, wow, the rain's really coming down. I can barely hear you. I think the rain's making Scruffy nervous. I might have to cut dinner short. Just let him eat. Maybe let him eat under the table. I'm actually seeing some splashing water near the mat. So yeah, he might be feeling some water splashing on him, which might be making him nervous. Yeah. No. So it rained a little overnight. Then it stopped. So we got pretty strong winds today. I thought Scruffy would sleep in the shelter, but I peeked out and yeah, he was sleeping on top of the shelter again, like Snoopy. So still using the shelter wrong. But it's actually not that cold, all things considered. I think temperature is about the same as it's been. So despite all the really gloomy weather we had today, temperature is actually not the problem. It's the wind and the rain. So just a half hour ago, I saw Scruffy. I was out doing pull-ups around the corner, and it was really dark, but I saw Scruffy's silhouette approach in the distance. I'm not sure why he came over. The wind was loud enough that I don't think he would have heard me. So maybe he was just coming out to look for a place to do his business or something, and then he saw me. I'm not sure. And then I looked away for a minute, and then when I looked back, he was gone. I think he got bored of watching me. Yeah. So I expected rain kind of like this earlier today. I didn't think it would start now. It was really light this morning. But yeah, now I think we're going to get the real storm. Okay, I think I'm going to get Scruffy his food. I think he's agitated by the loud rain. So I'm just going to give him his food. Okay, so you want to eat under the table? So anyway, when I did come out for lunch, yeah, Scruffy was sleeping on the shelter. So he had a reasonably normal lunch. It was windy, but it wasn't rainy. Hey, Scruffy. You're using the shelter wrong. So you get your kibble and water. It's windy today, huh? Got a little bit of rain overnight. I thought you'd be in the shelter because of all the wind. But you like hanging out on top of it, huh? Your kibble and water. So, considering how gloomy the weather is, it's not as cold as I thought it'd be. You stretching? Are you reaching for me? I think you're stretching. Okay. So there's your water. And there's the wind. So in the two and whatever years it's been since I started feeding Scruffy, this is the worst rain we've had during dinner time, at least. So, yeah, never had to dodge the pouring water next to the door before. It's been a little bit of water every now and then, but not nearly this much. It's actually created a moat, so Scruffy won't get near the door because it's all wet here. And then, yeah, never before has so much water splashed near his little mat here, and especially like water droplets here everywhere. But yeah, this whole section is wet all the way to the gray mat. And yeah, I don't think the rain's ever been so loud where I was having to try to yell above it to hear myself. And Scruffy was meowing as I was petting him, so he doesn't usually do that. I think he was agitated by the intense rain. So it kind of worked out that I gave him the turkey bonus tonight, kind of make up for it being such a crummy day. Decided to start thawing it out yesterday because yeah, kind of anticipated the storm that we're getting today and I think tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be fairly intense, but I didn't think it was going to be worse than the one that we got a few days ago. So I'm actually surprised at how intense this one is right now. It might be worse. So if it's going to be like this for the next 2 days, that creek that I was talking about that is normally dry, that goes through the park where I bike, I think there's actually a possibility that thing could overflow if the rain's going to be like this for the next 2 days. So there could be flooding. I hope I'm not in trouble. I hope I'm far enough away that the flood won't reach me, but I think in theory, if that creek really does get badly flooded, I'm technically in the flood zone of that creek. As far as I know, it's actually never happened, but knock wood. Well, at least it's never happened with as long as the house has been here. It may have happened, some of those 100-year floods. So I don't know, maybe we're overdue. I hope all the sewers and irrigation between me and the creek work. Yeah, we got a piddly amount of rain this morning or overnight compared to what's going on now. I was actually really tired last night, early in the evening, so I decided to go to sleep early. So I went to sleep really early, but then I ended up waking up in the middle of the night. So I got up for a few hours, did some more stuff, and then I went back to sleep. So yeah, I could hear the rain overnight and a little bit of the wind. I think the wind's been a bigger problem than the rain. And then woke up probably an hour later than I usually do. Yeah, I had trouble going back to sleep. So I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I'm going to be tired again really early or not. So I heard about before electricity and nighttime lighting. There's this theory that seems to be confirmed by writings and stuff that people used to not sleep the entire night, but they go to sleep soon after, not long after sunset. I guess they'd do dinner as the sun was going down, or right after the sun was going down. and then they would retire, go to sleep, but then they'd wake up in the middle of the night, and then they would do a little bit of things that they could do in the middle of the night. So I think like forgot, was it like Thomas Jefferson or Benjamin Franklin? They wrote about what they called second sleep, and I guess this is just kind of a normal thing. Nobody really talked about it, but get up in the middle of the night, you do a little more work, and burn a little bit of candles or something, and then you go back to sleep, and then you wake up in the morning. So rather than one continuous block of sleep for 8 hours or so, you get two separate blocks of about 4 hours. And the research I've been, or things I've been reading about second sleep recently kind of suggests that's why a lot of people get up in the middle of the night and have trouble going back to sleep, because it's not actually been a normal thing to try to sleep a continuous 8 hours. It's usually like 4 hours, and wake up a little bit and then go back to sleep. But with electric lighting, everything changed because people can do stuff in the evening now. I think Scruffy is almost done. The turkey was actually still a little frozen, so I had to defrost it in the microwave. I think if the weather hadn't been so bad, I just would have let it continue thawing out for another day and give it to him tomorrow. But I felt probably could benefit from a treat tonight, since the weather is so extreme right now. Okay. I don't think Scruffy is gonna. Scruffy knows what's good for him. He's not gonna leave because it's wet everywhere. So it usually goes out that way, and I can see, water is already gotten on the deck over there too. And the wind blew away the tarp. You can see the little propane tank there. Okay, so I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna leave Scruffy alone. I'm not even gonna bother moving the balls tonight. I think he did an okay job of cleaning the bowl. Yeah, he's gonna try to leave. Okay. So. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. So.